today? What's the date today?
23rd
Of
August
in
23.
23. And what's so special about today? What have we just been doing? Yesterday.
Well, you have.
Just yesterday.
You have.
Well, I come with you.
Experience it. Brand hand.
So let's go back a bit on how this occurred.
Well, I got a present off my lovely husband.
Okay, so let's go back a bit further than that. Before the present,
I was out playing on Gran Turismo.
we're getting
Since
back a bit
December.
further. December. So that's where we're getting back to. So before December,
I was a non-driver.
a non-racer. Let's get it right.
A non-racer on the game.
You're a good driver, road driver, textbook driver from your test.
Yes.
Still today,
Yes.
Never do anything wrong on the road, never speed.
I did.
We haven't had a speeding ticket. So before that, before we even had Gran Turismo, my first memories of you liking cars was when we first met. And you'd show me some of the pictures from when you've been on holiday. And quite often I'd see you stood there beside a nice flashy car, pretending it's yours.
Yeah, I think hoping.
Yeah.
And Brian, not likely to ever happen. But yes.
So you always liked cars, always liked the idea.
Yeah.
And you always said to me, God, I really have to drive those fast cars. I really got it. But do you think you had the confidence then to drive those cars?
No, that was just a dream.
Scared little mouse.
Yeah. Quiet little man.
So in my mind, I always wanted to get you that, and I kept thinking about it for a few years. And then I hatched a plan in my little head, and I thought...
You did?
I thought I was getting into VR. We had PlayStation 4. We had a VR 1 headset for it. And I was getting into Drive Club. And although we had got a steering wheel, which was... I was first done on controller, which was okay. And I got so far, couldn't complete some of the missions. Yeah. So the first steering wheel we got was a Thrustmaster T300, so about 3 Newton meters, I think. So it was okay. I made a little rig up on the armchair, and we raced on that. And I'd done much better at that afterwards, and I completed the missions I couldn't. And then we could drive that with the VR1 headset. So it was a little bit in-car, but the steering wasn't quite right. The feedback wasn't quite right. Some to do with the gain, some to do with the steering wheel. So it was okay. Didn't really get into that one much.
I didn't know.
So then Christmas rolled around, and the VR2 was heading out in February.
Yeah.
And my sights were on that, and there was rumours that Gran Turismo 7 would be outfitted with VR2 compatibility. And that as well, I was like, right, we're gonna have this. So I'd saved some money. We bought our PlayStation 5, and Christmas rolled around, and you got me the birthday present.
I did.
Christmas present
of the game,
Gran Turismo 7, and we both.
I think I actually played it more than you.
Yeah, you probably played it more than me. You've done all the missions, and let's talk about when you first started driving on it.
Yes. I came off more than I was on.
So stayed on. And you've done a load of the missions, you got a bit better.
Yeah,
we talked a lot. We talked a lot about driving lines, and I taught you driving lines and braking points and all that sort of stuff. And then I persuaded you to do an online race, which I'd been doing for some weeks.
And they lapped me.
Twice. So you're safe to say you weren't doing very well at all.
I weren't the best.
No. So for those who know what Gran Turismo 7 is, you have daily races, A, B, and C. And A is a shorter race, usually smaller cars, less powerful cars. And race B was our favourite one, which will be Group 4, Group 3 cars. And they will be 4, 5, sometimes 6 laps.
Yeah.
And you really got into that, didn't you? And slowly but surely,
I started winning races.
I
came on the podium.
Yeah, I don't know how many months, maybe 3 months
before
you got a podium win.
First podium after
but I kept pushing you. It was a bit hard sometimes because we get a bit cranky at each other.
Yes, I swore a lot.
And not doing as I say, how to take a corner or a braking point.
And then I blamed the other driver.
Always the other drivers, yeah, always the other drivers. So we then you stuck at it, and we both race every day. We get on there, we talk about the tracks. So usually you go on first, and then I watch with you, and then we talk about the track. We work out braking points, and I learn a lot from that myself. So when I come to do it, I'm then that little bit better because I've always got the insight on what the track looks like, how the drivers act in the races. And we're both new, really, to online races. We started at the same time, really. I just started a little bit before you. So, and now with our races, my lap times, so far I've been ahead of you every time, but it's been close a few times, hasn't it?
Yeah, I did beat you at one point, and then you beat me.
And then I had to get the bit between the teeth and really work hard to get ahead of you. And I think other than that, the closest you've been is about 2/10 from my lap, but usually about a second, to a second and a half behind me. So that was my scheme, driving you hard, trying to get you into the corners, learning all the braking points and driving lines and how the car acts with weight distribution and power transfer and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, and you've got a lot more understanding every week, every month. You're understanding more. You get more and more insight on how things work, and you understand the mechanics of how the racing works.
Yeah.
And really enjoying it.
I am.
So the other thing we did to help you get into the driving, the few days before the experience, we went to
go-karting. So I like that too. But I was a bit more competitive there because I was trying to beat you. But
yeah, you always got to be.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to beat the other. I wasn't competing against the other drivers yesterday. I was just enjoying the experience. But
that was a completely different thing.
I wanted to try my best to try and overtake.
Have you done right? Because you've never done anything like that before.
I loved it again. It was quick.
Go-karts. That was 200cc go-karts. It was on a kilometre track. There's a couple of straights, hairpin, a really tight S. Your first 15 minutes, you've done a 48 second, and I'd done a 38. But the second time out, you've done a 40 second. So you got 8 seconds off on your second time out, and I'd done a 36. So you was pretty close to me at that point. And the second time out, I had a hard job catching up. I went past you, didn't I? And then
had a really long time catching up. I went slightly off on the go-kart once where I had to get back on the track myself.
Had a little spin out.
I had a spin out. Thought I was going to tip myself out the cart, but didn't.
But that's... you sort of really enjoyed that as well.
I did. Everything like that. I love full speed things, so I loved it. The adrenaline was there. So next time I might be.
Well, I hope so. I want the challenge.
A good go. I want to try and overtake it rather than do.
I think the overtake is a bit more tricky. You've got to have balls of steel to be able to do that, and know when to go for it. And but yeah, I like the challenge.
Definitely.
So we got to get a few more people together on that one. So I was pretty confident by the time your birthday rolled around in May that you would really benefit from a driving experience. So I got you.
Driving experience at Brand. Well, I could have picked any track, but I decided on Brands Hatch as that's one of the famous tracks.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to go on one of the famous ones to get the total experience I could.
So the cars you chose? And why did you choose them?
My dream cars were always Ferrari and a Porsche, so that was a no-brainer. I had to have a Porsche of some kind.
Porsche
911 and a Carrera, Porsche 911 Carrera. And I wanted a Ferrari. I didn't know what make I wanted. I just wanted to drive a Ferrari.
That was a 430.
That was a 430. And then...
On the day,
I still had those two.
Yeah, you had those. You had
and then the third...
Lamborghini Murcielago.
Yeah, I should have had the Ferrari Murcielago. Because that's one of my other favourite cars. But on the day, they were doing a upgrade for an extra £20 to go in the Lamborghini Huracan. And and I didn't need much persuading to go in that one.
It's very nice.
That was a very, very light blue, flashy dream car that I couldn't resist going, and I got excited just looking at it, let alone stepping in it.
So the day we went was yesterday.
Yes.
A Tuesday. We had, what time did we have to be there?
Should have been there an hour before my race start, which was 3:30. So technically, I should have been there at 2:30.
We left a good time.
We did.
With an hour to spare.
We had a stop for lunch, thinking we've still got a lot of time to get there. We stopped there, Stansted services. We got in the car a few miles up the road, and we hit the M25 traffic where nothing was moving.
We didn't even
we
quite
didn't actually
get on the
M25. There was an accident on the M25.
So we looked at the sat nav. As soon as we left Stansted, accident on the M25. We got a little way down the M11 and executed 1.5 miles from the junction.
And we just sat there not moving at all as the time kept ticking by. And it said that our time was we were gonna arrive at Brands Hatch. Right. That would have been like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, gone 4 o'clock, because there was 45 minutes and we hadn't moved. So we decided to go through London to get there, which we thought, well, we may not get there then.
Weren't sure, but it was good time. They said it was 3 o'clock to get there, so it was half hour late.
So I did decide to ring them. Where I rang Brands Hatch, apologised, and thought hopefully they'll still let me race, because if not, it's going to be a very big disappointment. And they were very kind. They said, get there when you can and we'll hopefully squeeze you in. So we did. We arrived at about 3 o'clock at Brands Hatch, and then it was all go from us.
And I think why you got the Huracan is because time was getting on. It was near the end of the session. And there was loads of people waiting
for the other Lamborghini.
I think they've done that just to push you through to try and get a little bit more money. Oh, we've never done it this cheap before.
To be honest, I didn't care because I liked that one. Yeah. So
and that was another 100 horses. You know, it's a bit more pokey.
That was very, very good, very powerful.
So the experience itself, the first car was
the Ferrari. Actually, no, because I had a demo lap first.
Demo lap was it a BMW?
I think it was a BMW. He just took me round the track once, telling me where my brake points were, and then he just told me what the instructor would tell me when I got through. So I did. Had the demo lap. Then my first stop was the Ferrari.
And I walked straight into that one, didn't you?
Walked straight into that one. I think his name was Tom, who I went with, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I think he was a very nice chap. Spoke me round the first lap, asked me whether I'd done it before.
Now, the biggest problem you had with all 3 cars?
What do you mean?
What was the biggest problem you had?
Well, it wasn't actually the problem, is I hadn't ever been used to the paddles. I got in, I got in the car, and obviously I've always driven with a gear stick or automatic on the Gran Turismo without using these. So when it came to it, I thought, but it wasn't as scary as I thought.
They taught you through every gear change. I think with the Ferrari it was worse because it was on the front of the steering wheel, the switch, to change up and down.
But all the cars were different. All the cars started differently. The buttons were in different places. Some were my helmet kept squashing onto the ceiling of the cars, but it was absolutely brilliant.
So the first one, the 430, you got in that. I ran up to an advantage point to see you come around the track.
Yes.
You took it nice and steady.
I was steady getting used to the track. I'd seen the track on Grand Turismo loads of times, but actually driving it live, actually in for real, it was a lot different. The slope was a lot different.
Down to turn 1.
You feel it a lot different to what you do in the game.
Well, you don't feel any of the gradient, do you?
No, and everything is different. And I was quite pleased that I hit most of the apexes. I wasn't. He told me I didn't really do nothing wrong apart from perhaps hit the brake once or twice when I should have done.
Yeah, it's just being cautious, wasn't it?
But there was a lot of traffic to contend with. There was a lot of cars going around, which I had to get used to. But
so let's just talk a little bit more about the steering. So we upgraded our steering wheel after our Thrustmaster decided to start dying, and we bought this Fanatec DD Pro, and recently I turned up the force feedback for us, which opened up the feeling much more.
Although I do go quite hard on it sometimes.
Yeah, you do a bit oversteering, but you're getting better at that.
Yeah, but not to myself. I push it.
Yeah, you pull it. Now the rig is a little bit underrated for that steering wheel, so we do have to contend with that. But it's got 8 Newton meters. I think we got the load cell brake, and I think that has really improved our driving on the game. I think it's much more realistic. You feel the car moving, can't you? You get back even.
Very realistic. Then I had to, because I've been driving it on the flat screen most of the time.
Yeah, because you drive so much in the headset. It's hot.
Headset pushes on your face a bit. And I don't mind if you get a better feel for it, but I can't drive for very long with it on.
So the run up, you was driving Brands Hatch
with
a lot on the VR.
Just to get used to the corners being closer to me than on a flat screen. Which was good, I think it did help.
Yeah. So you started doing really well on that, didn't you? You was getting your speed up, you're getting pretty smooth. Even the last day before we went, you was reining it in a bit and going a little bit slow, a little bit more careful, taking the corners really well, weren't you? And really getting a feel of it. So looking at the game of Brands Hatch and in the real world, how did you, like you said, obviously you don't feel the gradient and the cambers and the G-forces, but visually, how did you feel it was compared to the game?
A lot bigger.
You didn't race with other cars, did you, on there? So.
No.
Apart from the busyness, the visual...
No, I said a lot bigger.
Oh, a lot bigger. It looks bigger in real life.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. It looks slightly different to on the screen. You can tell it's the same track, don't get me wrong. You can tell all the corners are the same, but it is...
You had a really good indication. So braking points were about where they said.
Should have been.
It was on the game in real life, yeah. And you were recognised everywhere on the track?
Yes, I recognised where I was going, and when I had to go through the pits and coming out of there, that was the most trickiest probably to master, going through, getting the right brake, where to brake, going through the cones.
It's quite tight. Oh, the cones were the start-finish line?
Yeah, the start-finish.
So they had 3 sets of cones to make you do a little slalom, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just
and
to slow you down before turn
full
1.
Speed. Up to the brake point there, and then you had to brake in a straight line and then weave in and out of the cones.
Yeah.
Which I think I mastered quite well. I think the Lamborghini was so powerful, it was hard to get the right turn and
just
point to get through the thing.
So we talked about the first car.
The
Ferrari. And then you drove the Porsche, and that was, do you remember his name?
I can't remember what he said.
But he was a lovely chap, wasn't he?
He was a lovely chap. He spoke with her. He was very impressed. He got excited in the car. And he said, you know if you're doing well, because I shout and get excited. And he said, you make me get excited. He said, there's lots of potential there. He said, that's why I'm taking you around on an extra lap. So I had an extra lap in the Porsche, which is nice.
Yeah. So then...
and then when we got back to the pits, he told me all the little pointers and what I was doing and what to do. And then, so that was that one. And then I just had to wait quite a while for the Lamborghini.
One. So there's someone out in that then when they showed that one. Then someone went out after that person. And
then got a tyre change.
Had to have a tyre change. Something was damaged, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so it was getting to near the end of the day at this point. End of the session at this point, weren't we? So they're starting to clear up a lot of the stands, a lot of the cars are being put away.
So I had the free rein, really, apart from one other car on the track, on the Lamborghini. I got a bit quicker with that. Well, I actually got up to nearly 80 in the Porsche, and then I did get 80 just over in the Lamborghini. I would have liked to have put my foot down a bit more. Obviously, you do have the added nerves of it not being your car, so it's
and £200,000 worth
of worth of damage if I was to come off in the gravel. And I couldn't get back out, I would have been quite upset. Needless to say, I don't think that'd have been happy either.
Well, that's what you pay the insurance for.
But I had the best experience I could have had.
Yeah. So the Lamborghini, the fastest one, was best one in the fact that you had the full reign of the track.
Yeah, so I could get the full
you didn't have to
potential.
worry
I didn't
about the
have
other
to
traffic.
brake and go slow around the corners. I could take them at what they should.
Yeah. Because for you, it wasn't just going really fast.
It wasn't. I wanted to get the best experience I could. I wanted to get the most out of driving the car like that, as I was never going to do it again. So I wanted to make sure that I got love. But again, I'm glad I've got it on video, and I'm glad I got the dash cam, because now looking back, because I've gone by in such a flash, you just can't believe you actually drove.
Yeah.
You have driven it.
So with the dash cam, that was through a company called Red Letter Days. So then the company there, I bought it through Red Letters.
Yeah, and then they go
and the company through Everyman.
Everyman.
And they supplied a memory card for you to put all the dash cam on. That's only £70 for all 3 cars. You had 6 miles in each car, so that's 5 laps in each car. And
then the photo package.
And the photo package was like 10 pictures in each car.
Yeah.
And they took pictures of you going around on the track. And then they put that on the car. That's £70 for 3 cars, which I think is a really good price. And so
we had to make the most of the day. You spent that money initially, so to make it extra special.
It was an expensive day, but definitely well worth it.
Well worth it. Best Christmas birthday present my husband could have bought. I'll remember it for many years.
Only trouble is, I'm not going to be able to top that one very easily.
Only because you could give me another experience doing something else. Or another experience getting me 6 cars instead of the 3.
Yeah, they had an offer on that.
Because there were so many
cars
different cars I could have drove. There were so many, just picking 3 was quite.
It's just in our element, stand there, the pits, and all lined up in a row.
You can't believe
just
the
coming and going constantly.
There was just there. You could have just stood there with your mouth open.
I think, safe to say, was both quite excited about the day.
I was more. I wanted, like the supposed to have done it, but
But we couldn't experience it
together. We'd have to have done it separately because
we'd have both been. Oh, did you go off there? I didn't see you, sort of thing.
So
or I passed you going around the track.
Well, you probably would have done, but yeah, it was brilliant, and I'm now finished my photo book, my hardback photo book, got all the pictures in that I could fit. I could have still cut more in, but I'd run out of pages, so had to stop there.
Yeah.
But that will be, and I've also got the little kit. We've kept this card with the thing on, and we got my little brand hat, wristband. And I also got the lanyard. I don't know if I was supposed to bring home back.
I didn't ask for it back.
Well, I didn't. I think they'd all gone then, hadn't they? So when we walked in, no one was there to take it. So that was quite good, even if because I thought they had to give them back to give someone else. But anyway, that was my souvenir for the day.
And the venue in general, it was easy to get in there. We just drove in the gate.
Yeah, we didn't get lost, did we? We didn't get lost trying it.
There's all signposts up saying where you got to go. All the staff are really helpful, weren't they? There's all really kind. You didn't really have anybody having a bad day, I don't think.
No, they were all quite nice considering they do that day in, day out, and they must get some arrogant people and they think they could do everything.
Yeah. But you did tell each one that you had experience on the sim.
They asked me, had I done anything like that before? And I just said, well, not in the real world, no.
No, but you had, but they didn't take it that you was like that. They still, that's a good experience. You got some.
I didn't go out there and think, no, I was cocky, I could do this, I could do that.
Yeah.
I just listened, and that's what I said to him. I want to learn everything from what you're telling me. I'll do whatever you say. He said, if you don't, can you hear me? All right, I might shout if you need to. I said, yeah, shout at me. I don't care as long as I know what I'm doing.
That's a difference that we didn't have this disillusion that, we're done on Gran Turismo, so we had to do it there. I've been telling you, you're going to feel it's bigger.
I had the nerves and I can't explain the feeling I had before I went. It was excitement and the nerves, but until I actually got there, walked through there, as soon as I got my helmet on, saw all the cars, my nerves completely went. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to
You
drive.
just drove off nice and smoothly, just out of the pits like a pro. And like, here she goes.
I just loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't stall. Not that I didn't.
You can't stall. It's another clutch.
Well, yeah, didn't stall. Didn't know. I didn't like jump along.
The whole experience took like over a year in the making.
Yeah.
All come together.
Just about. Yeah. But really, it's not since I wasn't ready until Christmas. I really started getting into it properly. I liked it. I didn't ever think I would be any good at it off the start. I had to keep coming off the track so many times.
I always told you
and I never thought I'd like the online racing. Now I can't get off it. But I didn't like it because everyone kept lapping me and then hitting me off.
But it's only because you didn't understand the way you have to race.
No, we just every Monday we get which
track we got.
Is it going to be? Yeah. I'm waiting for Brands Hatch to come up again because I'll be all right again on that day because I've done a lot of practicing on there. I might get some podium wins early in the week for that. I haven't been on lately.
No, but all along I was saying you have that potential. You still have the potential. A couple of times you had the potential to beat my time, and in the trials, it shows the how you're doing on time, and a couple of times you've been ahead of me but then lost it on a corner. So you have that potential to be faster than me. So, and always said you have the potential and you can do better, and you do, and you carry on getting better each time, don't you?
Well, I'm
slowly but surely.
Yeah, I'm getting that way. I'm going in the right direction. Anyway.
Yeah. So a fantastic experience all round. Definitely well worth it.
Well worth the money that I didn't spend, but it was well worth the money.
But so anybody else who wants to do that, who's into their cars, do you think that's a really good place to go?
I think that's one of the best tracks to probably do it on. Great cars.
There's quite a few different bits on that track.
I should get a discount next time. I go tell everyone how good it is. See if I can get any more people to go.
Yeah.
I will be leaving a review on their site.
They were all really helpful. They were all really good.
Very good.
And I think only criticism is the dash cam footage on all the cars could be better because you had a really good dash cam on the Lambo and the other one was filmed on a potato. So
although you can still get
make it out. Yeah. You can still see everything.
Which is what I needed. You wouldn't have got that anywhere else. So I was happy with whatever.
Yeah. So now I'll now cut to your day, our day going to Brands Hatch, and your laps round the track, seeing you getting in the cars and what you did on the day.
I'd be excited about seeing all
that. Hi, I'm Tom, you're going to be with me. I know. Have you got your seatbelt sorted there? I'm going to put the orders back in the wall. That's it. Maybe I'll put you in a Ferrari. Come on, dude. You're flying. I know. Let go. You only need to pull it the once. Just give it one of them. Right. Happy days. So whenever you're ready, creep forward. You go clear. So nice and gentle in the pit lane, nice and steady. You got 6 miles. That equates to 5 laps of the Brands Indy circuit. So 15 mile an hour in the pits. Slow it right down straight away. 15 miles. Loads of people walking around not paying attention to what they're doing. Show the gentleman here your wristband colour. And then 5, 6 into second gear when you're ready. The right thing's with Brands is to keep to the right, let the racing line go forward. So keep right, looking over there. Go third gear when you're ready. We'll hold third gear around Paddock Hill. Keep going. And then stay right till you get to a yellow cone on the apex of Paddock Hill Bend. Turn 1, there it is. When you get there, keep to the right, we're just going to let someone through on our left, and away we go. On the power, up the gear when you're ready. Over to the left hand side for me. Oh, keep to the right, we're going to let Ferrari come through as well. Gentle brake. Down into third. And same again, there's going to be a Lambo on our left as we make our way around Druids. Nice and patient, a bit tighter, a little bit of throttle, a little bit more, keep going, keep going. Start to open up the steering and accelerate. Keep to the right, we go into fourth gear, good and early. You want to use torque downhill, not power. Keep to the right. Last in, and then a Porsche is coming through as well. Off power, in your turn, on the throttle, don't brake. On the power, away you go. Go, go, go. Into fifth gear for me. To the right, Atom's coming through, potentially followed by a GTR. And then all clear, let's go, on the power, on the power. Aim for this yellow cone dead ahead of us. And then out to the left hand side, aim for the orange cone. Small brake down one gear. There's going to be an Audi on our right hand side, so give him plenty of room. On the power, on the power, on the power, on the power. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Staying left, staying left, staying left. More power, more power. Ferrari coming through. Right, keep going, keep going. Pull the Ferrari on our right, up the gear when you're ready. Keep going, keep going. Small brake, down two. Off the brake, rolling. Try and only ever brake once. You want to brake once gently and increase brake pressure as you approach the corner if necessary. Staying left, on the power. Staying left, up the gear. Keep left, wait till the blue marker board and turn in over to the right hand side. Yellow cone, little bit of throttle, bit more. Open up the steering over to the left hand side of the circuit. Keep going. On the power, up to fifth gear. Oh, we're already there, never mind, we're all good. Staying left, brake, down 3 gears for me, in your turn. And then coming out of this corner, we're going to stay right again. Let red Lambo go through. Keep right, you're all good. Keep going, keep right, keep going. Nice gentle throttle input. Into fourth gear when you're ready. Again, keep to the right, there's the red Lambo. Blue McLaren's coming through as well. Light brake, hold fourth gear. Off brake, in your turn, on the power, go. More power. After the Porsche, tuck in behind it and follow it through the corner. On the power, keep going. Yellow cone to the 2 orange cones over the far side of the circuit, over to the left. Light brake down 1 gear, off the brake, in your turn to the red and white curving, on the throttle, a bit more, bit tighter. Now don't force the car out to the left, let the acceleration take you out there. Let the car force itself out there as you accelerate. Keep going. When you're ready, Aston Martin on our right, keep going, all good, keep going. Brake, down 2 gears, keep braking. That's one, off the brake, quick right left, on the power. I'm going to let the Christmas bauble Ferrari through on our right, so keep left, up the gear when you're ready. Keep going, orange GTR is going to follow through, potentially another black Ferrari. Just give lots of room on your right hand side, off the brake. Off the power and off the brake, 2 very different things, so don't brake unless I say brake. Keep going. Right, gear when you're ready. Keep going. We're on the wrong side of the circuit there, so you open corners up, remember. Nice and slow, down a gear. Power and away you go. Up a gear. Keep going. Smooth little brake. Off brake, turn in, aim for the yellow cone. Off brake, on the power. Open up the steering. Ready? Wait for the blue marker board and turn in, aiming for your yellow cone. If you turn over to the yellow, Audi on our right, so give him plenty of room. on the power, keep going, keep going. Looking for your orange cones dead ahead. Down the gear. Off brake and turn in. Over to the inside. On the power, on the power, on the power. Keep going, you're all good. Keep going on, keep going, keep going. Remember, accelerate. Use the car to bring the car out to the left. Don't drive out there, accelerate out there. Up the gear when you're ready. That's the one. Over to the left now, nice and gradually. Smooth little brake. Down 2 gears. Off the brake, roll through. Quick right left on the wheel, on the power, and away we go. Try and do all your slowing down before you turn the wheels. All done on the throttle coming out the corner. Keep going, up the gear. When you're ready, car on our right, so just be careful. On the power, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. Turn in, accelerate for me. Open up the steering, over to the left hand side of the circuit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Gentle brake, down 1. Off the brake, in your turn. Keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight, keep it tight. Bit more power, keep it tight, bit more power, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. Open up the steering, over to the right hand side. Up the gear. Hold full through the left. Smooth little brake. Off brake, into the left hand side. On the power again. And away you go, over to the right. Up the gear when you're ready. Turn in and accelerate for me on the power. Straight line as we can to the orange cones on the far side of the circuit. Over to the left then, small brake, down the gear. Off brake, in your turn, red and white curbing, on the power, on the power, on the power. Got 1 more lap, so let's keep going. We're doing absolutely fantastically. Keep going, a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more. Keep going, that's the one. Up the gear when you're ready. Over to the left hand side. Nice smooth brake, down 2 gears. Keep braking, keep braking. Off brake now, no more braking, no more, no more. On the power, go, good. There we go, up the gear. Keep to the left. Nice gentle brake, off brake, wait for it, turn in. Over to the yellow cone on the right. A little bit of throttle. Not yet, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. Accelerate for me. Away we go. Up the gear when you're ready. Keep to the left, area last on our right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. In your turn, don't worry. Down 1 more gear. Nice and patient. Then we're going to do our thing where we keep right. That's them on our left this time. On the right. Keep left, keep right, keep right, keep right. Nice gentle brake. Keep right, and in we turn. On the power, open up the steering. Up the gear. Keep to the right, gentle brake. Keep right, keep right, keep right, keep right. In your turn. Middle-ish of the road, giving him room all the time. Right, this lap we're coming in the pit, so stay to the right for me. Nice and slow, nice and slow. All the way around. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice and steady. And into the pit stop. Job's good. How was that? I think you did remarkably well for someone who's never done it before. And you enjoyed it as well.
I did, it was brilliant, thank you.
That's the main thing, that's all that we care about. So onto the concrete apron for me. Yeah, that's the one. We're going to go drive all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but as far down to Fleur as we can get to keep my laziness in check. Just trying to spot a gap. I think there's one, the far side of the black Porsche before those 2 red cars down the bottom. So we'll aim for that gap down there.
So the one in between the red and the black.
We'll go here actually. Do a left for me now. Hamilton.
Thank you.
This setup, wow.
Oh no, yeah,
Kick
two at once,
man.
two at
Oh
once,
my
hey?
days.
Yeah.
And you put some sticker on it?
How was that? Was that exciting? Yeah.
No, I got to in the pool. I'll go look for the pool.
What a nailed Ferrari would appear. We're being filmed over the side. I'm used to the camera, no problem. So, that beautiful grey Porsche over there. We'll see you in about 5 minutes, sir.
Alright, mate. Lamborghini's here. Where did I see it? Here's Lamborghini. Yeah, do keep looking down for stamps.
Can you tell me if this car...
I will talk you through it.
Tell me which side to be on.
That one a little bit. That'll do me. So, squeeze your brake in, click the paddle once. There we go. That's the manual mode. Hazards are off. Nice and gently. Take her forward. Let's go down to the marshals. Again, they're going to want to see your wristband again, okay?
Well, where do they open the window? Can they see it out through the window?
They'll normally see it through the window. So if you just slow it down, just raise your wrist. There you go. Already look, seeing it. Second gear for me. This is the third. Keep going. 4. And then just stay tucked into the right as we come through. A bit more power. 5th gear now. And then in or out of the yellow. And then let it come out to the left hand side. Squeeze in a bit more power. Up another gear. Keep going. That's good. And a bit of braking now. Down a gear. Left hand side. Down another. Round we go. And then we roll it up to the left. Squeeze into a bit more power now. A bit more. To the yellow cone. Aim for the blue. Up a gear. Going. Don't touch the brakes. Down 1. Round to the left. Straight up to the right. Squeeze onto power. Up a gear. Up another. Aim for the blue side. A little bit of braking now. Off it. Tuck the nose in. Yellow to yellow. And brake in a straight line. Down 2 gears for me, Emma. And then round to the right we go. We're looking towards the yellow on the inside. Goes into a bit more power now. A bit more. Out to the left. Up another gear. Keep going, that's good. Up another. Keep going. Keep going. And then off the pad. Braking now. Down 1. Down another. Off the brakes. Speed it through. Keep it smooth. Power now. Up a gear. Keep it going. All the way to the turbo. A little touch on the brake. Get the nose in neatly. Off the brakes. Go past the apex. Start to squeeze into some power. Up a gear. Keep accelerating. Over to the left. Keep going. And then braking now. Down 1. Down another. Speed it round. Keep going. And let it roll off to the left. Keep going. Up another gear. Move back over to the right. Brake before the turn board. Up to the turn. Off the brake. Chuck it in. Let it come round. Straighten up. Power down. Keep going. Up a gear. Keep going. Keep going. Get the nose in now. That's it. Goodbye. Keep it going. And then brake your way into this one. Down 1 gear. Down 1 more. Round to the right. Keep going. Keep going. Down it through. Let it come off to the left hand side. Up a gear. Keep going. Up another. Braking now. Down 1. Down another. Off the brake. Speed it through. Over. Power again now. Keep going. Up a gear. Keep going. Get to the turn board. Just gently in. That's it. Off the brakes. Now use the power. Gear. And braking now. Down 1. Down another. Off the brake. Speed it round. Look out to the left. Squeeze the brake. Over to the right. Open up here. And brake again now. Down 1. Keep it round. Gear, keep going, up another, little tickle of the brake, sit, off them, then forward again, keep going, doing good, and then braking up before you get to the turn, off the brake, speed round, bit of power, a bit more, start the tip steering off, a bit more power now, there we go, keep going, that's the go, keep going. Up here. going. Braking down. Down one. Down another. Off the brake. Going. Up gear. Set. Keep round. Keep it in. Off the brakes. Get in. Up the left. Off gear. Stay there. Off brake. Down. Move round. Over to the right. Up another gear. Braking then now. Off brake. Keep it in. Back on the power. Off the gear. Keep going. Off another. Braking there. Constantly. Legs in. Get the power. And brake again in a straight line. Yep, bring it round. Bring it round. Bring it off left. Keep going. Yeah. Brake it down. Down one. Brake in. Off the power now, just let the car lose the speed, own speed, and then just guide it round. Now use the power again. Keep going. Brake it down. Down one. Down another. Move it round. Bring it in. Down, bring it back. Up here. Stay right for me. You're arriving a bit quick. Keep going. Up here. Off there, braking down. Lead it round. And then back round to the right. Bit of braking now. And then stay chucked in, we are back to the pits this time. Chuck it in, bring it down to a walking pace. We are done with it. Let's feed it through. Right, let's see if I can also go. There we go, all done. You enjoy that? That's it, we're just going to go all the way down pretty much where we found it, so keep going. Good fun, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Keep it
Get
going.
any scary ones?
I've been doing this for a very long time, like 17 years. Yeah. And we will pop it on the side of this black Lamborghini next to my big orange one there. Next to my big orange one. Yeah, look a little bit further forward for me. Yeah, just straighten her up. Alright, pull both gear pedals together. There we go, let go. There we go, all done.
Sorry. That's alright, no worries.
Is it video or photo? Yeah.
Up the top. Collection area,
Hello. So where you got to go for that? Come on, step. Yeah, there you go.
I can't do it by my phone.
Yeah.
Huracan is in, it's all yours. Okay. I had to go get some for a tyre change and I was like, just...
That is nice.
Right.